every morning like clockwork.
Hi, may I help you?
The cars line up, the coffee gets to brewing, and breakfast is served.
Guest 280?
But this is not every morning, and this
I'm excited for them.
is not going to be just any breakfast.
Something exciting is going to happen.
For years now, Monica, Judy, and all the other workers at this Gettysburg McDonald's have made friends with their customers,
Here you go.
and two in particular,
Every day we look forward to seeing their face.
who come every morning
They are sweet to everybody.
like clockwork.
Thank you.
And so when they found out the couple is celebrating 62 years of marriage, they decided a basic breakfast would not do.
It's like we're all a family here, and like they've came in and they've joined us.
Hi,
And when Don and Joanne arrived,
welcome.
they didn't know what to think,
It's something special for you.
and soon realized their ordinary morning routine would be anything but ordinary.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Wow.
The Hinks had a table reserved for them,
You brighten our morning every day.
complete with candlelight,
Can't believe this.
and the same breakfast they order every morning. Eggs and a Coke for her, a biscuit and coffee for him.
I don't think they have any customers that are any more loyal than 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year.
And throughout all those breakfasts, all those years, what do they talk about? Well, not that much, but they spend the time together.
We just enjoy that.
And that's what's made this usually happy meal even happier.
Congratulations on your 62 years. Many, many more.
Thank you.
In Gettysburg, Matt Barcaro, News 8. This is what should have happened more than 100 years ago, but it didn't. So they met in this backyard in middle of nowhere Cumberland County to finally put these three men on the map and respectfully recognize their service.
Today is a special day.
Three African-American Civil War soldiers are getting new resting places, a more proper setting than in this backyard where they were buried generations ago, without fanfare and with no known descendants.
And
Or so we all thought.
this blows me away.
Lowell Hassinger grew up on the property, and as a kid, every Memorial Day planted flags at the unremarkable gravesite of William Anderson, Greenberry Stanton, and John Nelson. He knew nothing of the men and figured their history was lost to the past. And so did everyone else, until a woman in today's crowd asked to speak.
I can't tell you how emotional this is for me. That
Dr. Beverly Stanton says her great-great-great-great-grandfather was Greenberry Stanton, one of the veterans. Her family never knew where he was buried.
Soft voice says, "Welcome home, brother. Welcome home."
But now, everyone will know. The veterans' remains have plots waiting for them at Indiantown Gap National Cemetery, and a new burial ceremony with the full military honors they never received.
These forgottens, really, are now remembered.
It's an unexpected honor that for the Stanton family is coming full circle.
On behalf of the President of the United States, the United States Army, and a grateful nation, please accept this flag.
You cannot rewrite history and correct a wrong, but you can make new history and make it right.
Thank you very much.
A family finally reunited with one of its heroes.
Thank you. God bless you.
And now, with a more fitting send-off, at long last, all three veterans are home. In Lebanon County, Matt Barcaro, News 8. The Farm Show Champions Auction is a lesson, a loud one, in give and take. The kids showing off their livestock gave a lot to raise them. The bidders, in return, sometimes give thousands of dollars as a reward. The kids take the money, the bidders take the animals. But for Colton Zundel, raising his grand champion steer named Panda gave him a whole different perspective.
He's definitely one of my favorites. It's good, buddy. Come on.
Colton gave all he had to raise Panda, including driving home from college every weekend to take care of him. And he hasn't given Panda's first place finish a chance to sink in yet.
I've never seen one like that.
But Colton made up his mind already. When he takes his prize money, he'll be giving some of it away.
It's something that I know that I need to do.
Colton found out that a farm family a few counties over has a 4-year-old daughter who's battling stomach cancer. He decided to give some of his prize money to them.
It's good, bud.
Before entering the auction block, Colton gave some bidders a heads up on his plans.
Wow, all right, look at here.
And the bidding took off.
Sold them $19,500.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Thank you.
Nice to do.
Thank you. Even though we are cutthroat competitors, we all care for each other and give back, and we're all beside each other through thick and thin.
And as they left the ring, Colton took in the moment, knowing what he has now to give.
Get your journals out of your writing folders, please.
Something is changing in Miss Perry's second grade classroom.
Melody.
The students are more focused, more relaxed, more engaged.
Another country we talked about.
I can't wait to see where I'm gonna sit.
And it's not because of what's on their desks.
And have a seat.
It's what's under them. This year, Miss Perry has started swapping out traditional chairs with any other furniture she could find.
You can like spin around. I like sitting on my knees.
There's no seating chart. Every day is different.
They can sit in chairs so high their feet don't touch the floor. They can also opt for the floor.
It's the standing table.
Or choose not to sit at all.
One of my kids even said, I feel like I'm at home, so I can just focus on what you want me to do.
The furniture free-for-all has made it easier for the kids to collaborate and feel more comfortable in the classroom. And so far, the chairs haven't come at that much of a cost. These high chairs came from Miss Perry's brother. She made the crates, and so far the district only paid for those 2 blue wobbly chairs.
It helps me learn better because I can move around a lot.
A whole new way to learn just by changing chairs. In Shippensburg, Matt Barcaro, News 8.
Ho, 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 happy holiday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Some sounds are so iconic they need no translation.
Good morning.
You know what they mean no matter where you hear them.
Hello.
Or how many of them there are. Or this year, how many are missing.
Best thing I can do is to get right in and give her a hand.
Every year, seniors at the Woods at Cedar Run Retirement Community volunteer to help fill these red kettles for the Salvation Army.
Thank you so much.
This is their tradition.
Thank you so much.
They're good at it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And this year, they're learning that they never have to give it up.
We're trying our best for Ernestine.
One of their friends, Ernestine, is too sick to be out with them, so the seniors are ringing their bells in her honor.
I think about her all the time.
But remember the thing about these bells? You know what they mean no matter where you hear them. Or how many of them there are. Since Ernestine Ecker couldn't leave her room this year, she's instead keeping her bell close and her door open.
You're doing your part without leaving the building.
A steady stream of people has been stopping by her room and filling her own bucket. She wouldn't have it any other way.
We can give. That's the way of sharing in our life.
Ernestine is turning 98 years old, and with the complications that come with that, she was also just diagnosed with cancer. She realizes this will likely be her last holiday season and her last chance to ring her bell.
Ernestine, isn't this a coincidence?
So in her last season, Ernestine is giving all she has to be heard.
Hooray for us. Yeah. You're a joy.
And even though it's hard for her,
You're a joy.
we can hear her call to give back loud and clear. In Camp Hill, Matt Barcaro, News 8.